I welcome you to this session of ISO 9001-2015, and today we are going to discuss about clause number 8.3.3 Design and Development Inputs. So as usual, first of all, I'll read out the requirement to you as given in the standard. Clause 8.3.3 Design and Development Inputs. The organization shall determine the requirements essential for the specific types of products and services to be designed and developed. The organization shall consider A, B, C, D, E, there are 5 points in this. A, functional and performance requirements. B, information derived from previous similar design and development activities. C, statutory and regulatory requirements. D, standards or codes of practices that the organization has committed to implement. And E, potential consequences of failure due to the nature of the products and services. Next para says, inputs shall be adequate for design and development purposes, complete and unambiguous. Conflicting design and development inputs shall be resolved. The organization shall retain documented information on design and development inputs. So this is all with regard to the requirement as given in the standard. Now let us discuss it in more detail. Well, as the title says, the clause is regarding the inputs that we have to document for preparing any design for a product or service to be provided to the customer. So the organization has to determine the requirements essential for the specific type of products and services which are to be designed and developed and finally to be provided to the customer. The organization shall consider A, functional and performance requirements. That means the functional requirements of the products and services and the performance related requirements of the products and services. Both need to be identified and documented fully. Next is information derived from previous similar design and development activities. If we have designed similar products in the past, then we can derive information from that design and put it as input to the design. C is statutory and regulatory requirements. So we have to check with regard to the statutory and regulatory requirements pertaining to the product or the service that is to be provided to the customer. And D is standards or codes of practices that the organization has committed to implement. If we have committed any codes of practices, we have to document it as input to the design. And last one is the potential consequences of failure due to the nature of the products and services. If the products or services, if they fail due to any aspect related to the product or the services, then what consequences may happen? So we have to consider about it and put it down as input for the design and development of the product and services. That means ultimately we have to take care of that aspect which may result into failure of the product and the nature of the product and services. The inputs shall be adequate for design and development purposes. Nothing should be left out as far as inputs to the design and development are concerned. and they must be complete and without any doubts, without any ambiguity. So they must be unambiguous. And conflicting design and development inputs shall be resolved. If there are any inputs which are conflicting with each other, then we have to resolve that conflict before we finally put them as inputs. And the organization shall retain documented information on design and development inputs. So the records of design and development inputs shall be maintained by the organization. So this is definitely mandatory, and we have to document or prepare a record of inputs that we have finally decided before attempting to design that product or service to be provided to the customer. So that's all in this clause. It's not a very big clause, medium type of clause. And the requirement regarding the inputs, I hope you have understood them completely. But by chance, if there is anything which is not clear to you, please put your comment below this video, and I will try to explain that aspect once again so that everything is clear to you. And if you are liking my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues so that whatever exchange of knowledge is taking place between us, they may also take advantage of that. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon so that as and when I load the video, the information regarding the availability of the video will reach you without any delay, and you will be able to see it without any delay. Thank you, and see you again on next Sunday. And next Sunday we shall be discussing clause 8.3.4, design and development controls. So see you next Sunday. Bye bye.